Hey guys, welcome to question FM249 of the Further Maths Fortify study guide. This question reads, matrix T shown below shows the percentage of a grade 4 year level who think Santa is real, Santa is not real, and are unsure if Santa is real or not, and how their stance on Santa changes from week to week. And we're given this matrix, or this transition matrix here. Matrix T1 shown below shows the percentage of grade 4 students who changed their stance as of week 4 after Timmy showed the year level a video of his mum packing a stocking last Christmas. And we are given this here, which I should clarify that this is week 3 to week 4. Consider the grade 4 students who thought Santa was real in week 3 and who were expected to think Santa was real in week 4. And question A presents us with this. What percentage of these students are now expected to believe Santa is not real because of Timmy's video in week 4? So what they're asking us to look at is if this initial transition matrix, the one that we were first using for weeks 1 through 3, still kept going, then we'd be looking at 55% of students who thought Santa was real this week would also think that Santa was real next week. However, because of this video that Timmy has shown, we have none of those students and coming back to think that Santa is real. In fact, no students think Santa is real after seeing that video. Timmy ruined the magic for everyone. But what you'll notice is that this 55% actually got added on to this 10%. So 10% of students who thought Santa was real were expected to now think Santa was not real the next week. But now we're going from 10% to 65%, which just happens to be that difference. Now, it's not an exact calculation. We can't know 100% for sure, but that's probably the most suitable answer to this question. So 100% of the students who thought that Santa was going to be real next week now are going to think that Santa's not real. So 100% of students there. We're now given a little bit more information, which says the state matrix that indicates the number of grade 4 students who are expected to have a stance on Santa's authenticity in week 1, S1, is given below. And we're given this state matrix here, the one telling us that this is the first week. How many grade 4 students are expected to be unsure whether Santa is real or not in week 4? Write your answer correct to the nearest whole student. So this question is a little tricky only because we've got two different transition matrices that we've got to apply here. So let's have a think about this. S4 is going to be equal to that first week, and we're going to apply the first transition to that initial state matrix that we were given, that week 1 state matrix that we were given. And we're going to apply that first transition twice because we're going to go from week 1 to week 2 with one transition, and then week 2 to week 3 with that second transition. After that, we're going to have to apply this, when we're going from week 3 to week 4, we're going to have to apply this next transition matrix, T1. So we're not taking this transition 3 times, we're actually only taking it twice and then applying this next transition after that. And I don't know, this looks a little bit backwards laying it out this way, but what you'll hopefully notice is that in order to, this would be if we wanted to go to week 3, so S3 would be equal to T squared times S1. And of course we couldn't apply the transition matrix to the other transition matrix over here to get our next answer because that wouldn't be defined. We've got to add it to the left. So we're kind of going a little bit of a reverse maneuver there, writing from the right to the left. But that's the logic there. So plugging this, so this transition matrix once, this one twice, and multiplying that with our state matrix for week 1, we should get an answer in the form of a matrix that looks like this. Once again, these are rounded. And the number of unsure students is here, 89, so our answer is 89 students. That takes care of question FM249, guys. So if you have any questions for us, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.